So here we are going to study about the differential equations and what is our success criteria. We are going to learn what functions represents the equations, and we will be finding a general solution to the differential equations. Now here we are going to study about the separable equations. So whenever we talk about the separable equations, you must know that write the equation in the way that all one kind of variables are written on one side and the other kind of the variable is written on the other side. After that, integrate the one side function with respect to that variable and the other side of the function with respect to that particular variable. After that, solve for the y. It means solve for the main variable that depends on the other variable. Let's try to understand this concept with the help of some questions. So let's suppose dy by dx equals to x plus 3 is given to you. So the first thing is what you do, bring the dx on the other side. So I can write it as dy equals to x plus 3 times dx. So now you have noticed that all the y is on the left hand side and all the x on the other side. Once they are separated with each other, take the derivatives, antiderivatives, means integrate it. Now integrate the left hand side with respect to y and integrate the right hand side with respect to x. So what is the antiderivative of dy? It is y equals to antiderivative of x is x square over 2 plus antiderivative of 3 is 3x, and then only write the c on the side where you have the independent variable, that is near the side of the x. Why? Because c is a constant of integration and it is a number. If I write, for example, just to show you, if I write here c on the left hand side because we are integrating, then we write the c on the right hand side, then you don't know that are both the c's are same. You can't say that both c's or both numbers are same. So of course, until we don't know, we assume that the number or the constant on the left hand side is different and the number or the constant on the right hand side is different. Now bring that number c1 on the other side, so you will get c2 minus c1. When you subtract them each from each other, you will get another number, that is c. So rather than writing many c's and expanding or extending our question, just write one c near the x. So after that one, solve for y. So you can see that it is already solved for the y. So that is all. That is your complete answer. Let's try to solve next question. So here you can see dy over dx equals to x times 1 plus y. What is the first step? Bring the dx on the other side. So you can see that it is dy equals to x 1 plus y times dx. Now bring the 1 plus y on the other side. The reason is that x and y cannot be written together. So for that purpose, I can divide both sides by 1 plus y. Just to show you, otherwise you can skip this step and write it directly. So what do we get? Dy over 1 plus y equals to x times dx. Now you can see that all the y's are on the one side and all the x are on the other side. Now you are ready to integrate the function. So take the antiderivative on the left hand side with respect to y. So you know we have a formula u prime over u du equals to ln u. What is important to apply this formula that the main function is in the denominator and its derivative is written in the numerator, and make sure that the denominator's function's power is 1. So look at this, 1 plus y is in the denominator, the derivative of y is 1, which is of course obviously written in the numerator. So you can write it or apply the logarithmic formula. You can write ln of the denominator, that is u, that is 1 plus y, equals to, now take the antiderivative of the left hand side with respect to x. So apply the power rule. Add 1 in the power, you will get x square over 2 plus c. Now the question is not only to solve, the question is to find the general solution. It means solve for y. So the question comes, how can I remove the ln? So ln can be removed by raising the power of e, because we know that e and ln are the inverse of each other. So if it is written ln e to the power x, it would be cancelled. Ln and e are cancelled with each other. The answer is x. Similarly, e to the power of ln x is written. So e and ln are the inverse of each other, cancelled out, and the answer is x. So here why we did this, that we wanted to cancel e and ln. Now we get 1 plus y equals to e to the power x square over 2 plus c. Now understand one more concept of algebra, that if a to the power x times a to the power y is written. So you know that if the bases are same, we can write the base one time and we add the powers. Now on the left hand side of the question, it is written the right hand side of our situation, exponential situation. So we can write it 1 plus y equals to e to the power x square over 2 times e to the power c. And why I did this? Because I know that e to the power c is also a constant. So rather than writing e to the power c, I can use only the c constant of integration. So it will be c e to the power x square over t. Bring the 1 on the other side. So it will give you minus 1. Now this is the value of y. It means you can say this is your general solution of this differential equation. Let's try to do one more question. So it's xy plus dy by dx equals to 100x. How can I solve this question? First of all, I will bring the xy on the other side. I will write dy over dx equals to 100x minus xy. Now since I have to separate this x and y, so I can take the x as a common. So after taking the x as a common factor, what is left? So from the first term, 100 is left. This minus sign is here, and from the second term, x is outside, so only y is left. That is dy over dx. Now you are ready to separate it. Divide both sides by 100 and bring the dx on other side. So I can write it as y equals to x dx, and 100 minus y, divide on both sides, I will get 100 minus y. Now I am ready to integrate the function as all the y's are on the one side and all the x are on the other side. Now again I will use my formula, that is u prime over u du. So the derivative of u should be in the numerator. So look, in our situation, the derivative of 100 minus y is minus 1. So we don't have minus 1 in the numerator. So we multiply and multiply inside and outside with our minus 1 or minus sign. So now what you will get? You will get minus ln of denominator, that is 100 minus y. Antiderivative of x is x square over 2 plus c. Now I cannot write the e or raise the power of e until there is a negative sign before the ln. So I will divide, or I shift that minus sign to the other side to get rid of this negative sign from the left hand side. So I will get negative x square over 2 and negative c. Now I am ready to raise the power of e on both sides in order to cancel this ln. Now I have 100 minus y equals to, again I will use my previous strategy, that a to the power x and a to the power y can be written as a to the power x plus y. So this strategy is given in my situation, so I can just segregate them or separate them. So I can write it as e to the power minus x square over 2 times e to the power minus c. But I don't want any negative sign. So for that purpose, what I will do, I will bring both the powers in the denominator to make them positive. So it will be x square over 2 and e to the power c. Bring the 100 on the other side. So I will get here on this side I am writing minus y equals to 1 over e to the power x square over 2. Now e to the power c means c. Shift the negative sign on the other side. I will get y equals to negative 1 over e to the power x square over 2 times c. So this is my general solution in this given scenario. Now look at the situation. Here the differential equation is given to you as dy by dx equals to x plus 1 over y. You have to find the general solution for this equation. So again, cross multiply, you will get y dy equals to x plus 1 dx. So all x on one side, all the y's on the other side, you are ready to take the antiderivative. Using the power rule, y to the power 1, add 1 in the power, so you will get y square over 2 equals to, same power rule apply here, so x square over 2 plus x, because here you are going to apply the constant multiple rule, plus c. Now remove this 2. So in order to get rid of this 2, I will multiply both sides by the 2. So I will have y square equals to x square over 2, and multiply means distribute the property. So x square over 2 times 2, it will gives you x square plus 2x plus 2c. Now remove this square by taking the square root on both sides. So this square will be cancelled. So you will get y equals to square root of x square plus 2x, and 2c can be written as c or c1.